Hey everybody, it's your pretty girl here with Pretty Girl Gardens. Welcome to the channel. I just came out today to finish up some of my spring 2026 planting. And in doing so, I did notice that I have some flowers starting to pop up. These are sunflowers right here. There's some down at the bottom. And you can see some new little babies coming up here. That's my borage. Still over on this side, excuse me, we don't have any primrose yet, but I do see that's either going to be weeds or that's hyssop, right in that little area there. So with that, I think I need to close that soil. Into that little water right there. I need no mosquitoes. Over here, this is my echinacea. It is bouncing back. I do have some strawberries. I didn't plant nothing in there, so I don't know what that is. Strawberries are flowering and they are starting to produce. Over on this side, I have some zinnias coming up. And there's some calendula and some more zinnias there. I still don't have any I said I don't have any chamomile. There's a little something right in this area, right in that area coming in. So maybe so. It's my little baby grape. And my fig is just coming along so well. That's the papaya, the two papayas. It is two. And here are my squash. They're starting to come out in all 4 pots. They're coming out. This looks like a lot of weeds or something right here. I will take care of that. Definitely take care of that. All right, and here we have some of my Creole tomatoes. They look like they done got a little dry sitting in here, so I'm going to take them out. That's my 2 leaf of lives, and that's a piece of lamb's ear that I broke by accident. My garlic. And just to show, today, we're going to be planting quite a bit. So I have some bantam corn, some sweet corn, I have some green beans, bush beans, some okra. I have Charleston gray watermelon, banana melon. Let's see. Some Market More cucumbers, some Bait Alpha cucumbers, some Honey Rock melon, some Jubilee watermelon, some eggplant, that's the Black Beauty, and I also have the long purple eggplant. And in here, I have honeydew melon, some Sugar Baby watermelon, Space Master cucumbers, my lemon cucumbers. I did shishito peppers already. My cantaloupe, my yellow canary melons. Okay, why do I have shishito peppers everywhere? And I don't need my divas. I did those inside. Miss Tina Creole tomatoes. And Ashley cucumbers, Boston pickling, scallop summer squash, and actually, you know what? I put them in the wrong container last night because I wasn't growing any of those. So I'll just stick those back in there and we'll get to moving. I did make tags for everything. So we're going to go ahead and get that part taken care of. So here we're entering to the garden, and this is my Miss Shirley bed. And then looking at it, I have a volunteer squash. Don't know what kind yet, but it's a volunteer. Back there, I have the pink hibiscus. Right here, I have some, of course, I didn't use the right pen. Some yellow pear tomatoes, and you can see right there, there's one coming up. Well, actually, there's two coming up. It's two. Over here, I have the Oregon Spring tomatoes coming up. And right here, that is a crimson watermelon. So I have some of those coming up as well. I did plant some marigolds in here, and they haven't started coming up. I did plant those a couple of days or so after. You can see one of them. I'm going to leave him alone. He might be trying to come up. And over here, we planted some squash. Again, that's Miss Shirley squash. Back there, you can see my cushaw melon. They actually coming up, y'all. They coming up. And right here, these are some cucumbers, straight 8 cucumbers I got from Miss Shirley as well. I know a couple of these are actually weeds. It's that time of the year. It's that time of the year. So those have started coming up. On this side, I'm not sure if that's a marigold or if that's a weed, but that's where they're planted at. I don't see my Cherokee purples coming up yet, but I do have another red ant pile. Let's see, I don't see anything here. Let's go take a walk through. This is everything that I planted last Friday. Today's actually Thursday. So it's been just a little, not even a week yet, but 6 days. So yeah, I'm thinking that might be the marigolds right there. All the rest of that's weeds, I already know. But we're gonna go ahead and work it out, and get some other stuff planted. So in this bed, so in this bed, we'll go ahead and we'll plant the sweet corn and the, yes indeed, I ain't digging, burying in somebody. It's kind of sunk in right in that area. I had a sinkhole on the other side before, so we I filled that in on Friday. We still been getting a good amount of rain over here in Louisiana, Zone 9. So with that, I can water. Wow, did y'all just see that? It just sunk in again. I hope that's just sinking because stuff is deteriorating down in the bottom. I did what they call a hugelkultur method. Did I say that right? Hugelkultur method. So this bed is probably settling. I think I've had this one for 2 years, a year, or 2 years I've had this one. So we are going to put the sweet corn over here, and we'll put the bantam corn over here and get that going. Yeah, I grew corn in this bed last year, and it did pretty well. I didn't have any infestation of bugs or anything like that, so I'm assuming it'll do all right again this year. Got some skeeters out here though. That's 5. 6. Smelling onions. 7. That's 8. That's 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. I did see a little weed somewhere. I was saying I need to pull it. Yeah, I don't see him. I guess I'll see him when he grow up. Yeah, so that was the Jubilee sweet corn. And here is the Bantam sweet corn. And I just happened to put a bunch of seeds in my hand, so that's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, so we have those planted. And we'll see what we can do next. Alright, so over here in this bed, we'll go ahead and plant out a yellow canary, a sugar baby, a cantaloupes, and a honeydew. So let's start with the honeydew over in this corner. Cantaloupes here. Don't know what happened. We'll put our sugar baby and a yellow canary. So let's go ahead and get those. Go ahead and get those started. So we'll put 3 seeds. About an inch deep. This is our honeydew that's over there. We got the yellow canary right here. Put 3 seeds here. then over here, we'll do our honeydew. I really don't think you even have to seal these bags. You want to make sure when you cover it with soil that it's firm in there, but that you don't have any clumps of dirt, because those little seedlings, as they come up, you gotta push through all that. So make sure you break up the dirt that you're covered in with. This is our cantaloupe. It does not take long to drop seeds. So over here in this bed, which I think I'm gonna have a seat. Over here in this bed, we'll go ahead and get our cucumbers going. I like doing my cucumbers over here because I have a trellis, the same as with the cantaloupes and sugar beavers and stuff, you know. But I'll probably do better to get my little tags out first. That way I don't mix anything up. Those sugar daddy sweet pea. So let's see. Alright, so we got some beta alpha. Some Market More. Space Master. Alright. So let's get those going. Yep. Alright, here we go. This is our Market More. So I usually plant about 3 seeds. Usually one of them gonna come up. I won't be out here too long, I can tell you that. It's about to start R-A-I-N-I-N-G. Alright, these are the Space Master. Don't get stuck under my nail. Alright, that's 4 of them. About to growing on the ground. Alright, so who do we have left? We have the beta alpha. Alright, and we got those. Lemon cucumbers in here, but I didn't actually write a tag for those. I wasn't planning on growing those either. Like I said, I grabbed a different bag. I think I just actually planted 2 sets of, well, you know what? We got it on video. We'll know what it is. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get our bush beans and put those in the middle. love me some bush beans. Green beans, snap beans, whatever you want to call them. I actually love them. I like to put them along the ends. So they kind of can do their own little thing and not really interfere with like the cucumbers going up the trellis and stuff. Yeah, I like to do those on the inside of the bed. I grew lettuce here over the fall months, I guess, fall, winter, until winter came and kind of killed them off, you know. Can't go wrong with too many green beans. Unless you're eating them raw like in a salad or something. I love making a pot of green beans with some potatoes, pigtails, and some kind of like ham seasoning meat. Now again, you know, I'd rather overplant than underplant, you know, because nowadays you never know what's gonna come up and what won't. And if y'all see this bandage, well no, you can't see it. I was about to say, if y'all see this band-aid on my arm, just know that I have to go and take my allergy shot. My allergies are on 10. I'm also pulling the little weeds as I see them coming up. All right, so that's pretty much this bed. It is starting to rain, so I'll probably come back. It hadn't been lasting long, so I'll probably come back after the rain finishes and I'll finish up. All right, so I actually finished planting out everything that I needed to plant out. And right now what I'm doing is I'm going to plant out these Creole tomato starts that I have. They're kind of droopy, so I'll dig that hole a little deeper. Because with the tomatoes, as from what I know, you can always plant it deeper, and those little hairs, those little fine hairs on the stem, they set roots. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant those. And I know it's like 3 of them in this one. Oh, there's some nice roots. This one was planted in the hydroponic at first. But yeah, let's see how they go, how they come out. And I can always just let the best one live. I can always let the best one live. So we'll do that. And I'll water it in after I finish this other one. Put that one on the other side. Oh, my little sunflower's starting to grow and I'm covering them up. Whoops. Make sure I undig him. Yeah, got some nice roots. There you go. He's coming up. Alrighty. So hopefully, since they're outside, they'll perk up a little bit and get his little life together. So that's the last of the last. So just to say, whew, so just to say, I planted sunflowers, 3 different types of okra, 2 different types of squash, 5 different types of peppers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of tomatoes. I planted green beans, 3 different types of watermelon, 6 different types of melon, including like canary melon, honeydew, cantaloupe, honey rock, stuff like that. Baby bubble. I have some squash, some cucumbers, some corn. I have hibiscus. Actually, two more tomatoes. Now that I'm thinking about it, but I planted out a lot. I really did, and so far it does seem that some stuff is starting to take off and grow. I see a tomato growing over there. Those 2 haven't taken off yet. My squash is coming up. I just noticed that I have my sunflower coming up. Let's go check Miss Shirley garden. Miss Shirley bed. Let's see what we got over there. So like with this one, if I could turn it. Down there, that's Miss Shirley's cucumbers. That's my Cushaw squash, and back there in that corner, that's Miss Shirley's squash. And over here, trying to get this tripod out this tripod. Yeah, go figure, right? Let's see. So right here, there's some of those Oregon Spring coming up. That's the pear. That's a hibiscus right there. And that watermelon popped up. And we still got the little volunteer over in this bed. And I just planted the corn, so of course that's not coming up yet. I have some marigolds in there as well. They haven't started coming up yet. But outside of that, like I said, everything's doing well. It's hot. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. Louisiana, of course, Louisiana. So other than that, everything is doing well. I think I'm going to give it a few more days, maybe another week. And I'm going to close that greenhouse for those squash that are growing. Because I don't need that little lady to come visiting by and start dropping off her babies. I'm not in the orphanage business. I don't need no babies. So I hope everybody again has a happy Easter. And enjoy your day. Thank you for watching. You can feel free to comment, subscribe, like. I take it all. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.